Hello gang, welcome back. This is Captain Cowboy here with a new live stream. Tonight we're going to be doing part 2 of the Iron Throne mini-series Beginner's Guide. So this is everything you need to know about your account, about Iron Throne, to start off, get strong, and get yourself well on the way with knowledge and power. Because, of course, that is the key to growing in this game. So we're going to go ahead and explore a bunch of different topics tonight. We're going to be starting off with some account growth, some general things about that, and then we're going to go into more about stats, about crafting new things, and we'll see how long this all takes, and we'll see how much information we can provide to you. If you have any questions throughout, just drop a message in the top chat, and we'll read it all off. Alrighty, Swag, you ready to go?
Yes, sir. Starting it off today, we are going to do construction.
Perfect. Alright, back to the intro picture. Hey, Danik. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. This is Captain Cowboy and my boy Swag here with some Iron Throne Beginner's Guide. This is the mini-series. I don't know what part number this is. It's probably a lot. And 17? Cool.
No, 7.
7. Cool, part 7. So today we're going to be talking about construction. And this is just going to be a basic general overview of all the different construction that we want to be focusing on in our castle. So, here we're going to go. So, when you start off, you're going to be a little baby castle level 1, and you're going to be following along. It's going to be the tutorial. And it pretty much tells you everything that you see here. Well, you click on that little link, and it takes you exactly where you need to go to complete whatever challenge, whatever quest there is for you. So, like my quest here tells me to kill a level 36 monster. Well, there are no such things as level 36 monsters outside of Blood Moon, and I haven't been to Blood Moon yet. So I can't physically complete that, but as a little baby 1 castle, you're going to have so many different challenges that you can complete. And they give you rewards, they give you resources, they give you Lord experience. So, early on construction, you are going to click this little button on the bottom left, and you're going to do exactly as it says. And you're going to do this up until Citadel level 22. Now, if you are in the playtest, this is great. But if you're not in the playtest, this is when we're going to want to start changing gears. Now, regardless, we're going to start changing gears here at Citadel 22. So the reason we're doing this at Citadel level 22 is because now this is when we're going to start hitting higher resource costs. This is when we're going to start getting some special materials being utilized in different buildings, such as the prison, where we're going to be seeing our war shackles. We're going to start seeing some of those other different special types of resources that cost gold or just cost grinding. So, we're going to go to our Citadel, and we're literally just going to look, okay, here are all the different requirements to go to the next level. And you're just going to click on them, and you're just going to do the bare minimum. Now, you're going to get a little runaround like you see I'm getting right now. I want to upgrade my wall, but in order to upgrade my wall, I need to upgrade my forge. In order to upgrade the forge, you have to upgrade the iron mine. And there's different requirements throughout, and it gets to be a bear, especially with resources, time, speed ups, the whole 9 yards. So, once you hit Citadel 22, this is when you switch gears and start focusing hard on only the bare minimums. Now, every single time you do your Citadel level, you're thinking, well, I'm only doing the bare minimum. When do I catch up? Well, there are certain levels that will require you to do essentially every single building before you can upgrade your Citadel level. Then you'll find Citadel levels where it's really nice and easy to upgrade. I had Citadel 31 to 32, that was nice and easy. But 32 to 33, now I have to catch up. So this is going to be really hard for me to go to 33. But there's one thing that you always want to bring up with your Citadel level, and that is your command center. Your command center is your march capacity, your deployable troop size, and it increases by 10,000 for every single building level. This is paramount that you keep this up with your Citadel level so that when you're on the offensive, you can maintain your building levels and your deployable troop size. So, 22 on, you're going to do the bare minimum, and you're going to bring up your command center. Now, this is going to help you out. It's going to keep your costs low and your upgrades high. Now, you're going to want to stop off around 27, 28 for a while, because that's where things are going to really start getting expensive, and this is when we're going to want to start switching gears over to something else, such as research, and getting our stats higher. But Another way that we can get stats through our construction and through our buildings is going to be our outside buildings. People always ask me, how much composition should I have of each? Well, let me explain this really nice and easy. You need at least one building of each type in order to do every single upgrade for your citadel. So, now we have one of each building. So we have one farm, we have one sawmill, we have one quarry over here, we have one iron mine. How do I fill the rest of my buildings? Well, it's nice and simple. You want to have 10 barracks, you want to have 10 hospitals. You want to have 10 silver mines. Now, you might need a higher citadel level in order to unlock more slots, so focus off on the things that are most important, such as your hospitals and your barracks. Now, the reason that these are so important is not only because they're giving you that training capacity increase and the troop training speed increase, but it's also giving us troop defense plus 2% for each building. So this is stackable. I have 10 buildings, that's 20% per level. Now, it only increases a higher percentage. Like if I bring it up to 26, it's not going to increase to like 4%. It's going to increase by 5% once the building hits level 30. So there's no stat increase from 26 to 29. You get that stat increase at 25, 30, and 35. So barracks is going to be our troop defense. Our hospitals here, on the other hand, I'll show you level 30. This gives us our 5%. Hospitals give us our injured troop capacity increase. And it's also giving us troop health. You know, it sounds about right. You know, if you're having a hospital, that's hospitals or health, HP, you know, it's synonymous. Now our silver mines, well, these are going to be our troop attack. Now, we're not really caring about the resource gain that we're getting from this, because there's much easier ways to get resources in-game. What we're really looking here for is this troop attack. It's going to be the same principle with that stackable at 25, at 30, and 35 levels. So, as soon as you get 25, you want to bring up all these levels, and you want to have all 10 of each at level 25 so you can get these troop stat increases. Now, this is going to cover essentially all the construction that we want to be focusing on inside of our citadel level, because there's going to be, again, certain levels that require you to get almost just essentially every single level to that max level before you can go on. Now, you'll notice that Academy sometimes, in order to unlock some new skins, will require you to get a new level. Like at level 30, you have to get Academy level 30 in order to get the Iron Fortress. Well, the Iron Fortress actually, it's pretty sweet, but what it really gives you is this troop training too, but we'll get more into all of that later on once we get into research. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching this video on construction. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you enjoyed watching this video, you want to get into the playtest, go ahead and message me on Discord, Line, email, Twitter, however you want to message me. Reach out to me. I can get you into the playtest. It works for new players only, first-time downloads. And also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this with all of your friends. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. This is Captain Cowboy signing off. Alright, next we're going to be talking about research. Give me here a second. Alrighty. Hello. Welcome back. This is Captain Cowboy here with another video. Tonight we're doing our Beginner's Guide to Iron Throne mini-series Part 8. Part 8 is going to be our research. So right here we're going to be looking at our academy here, and we're going to be looking at all of our different research trees that we have available. We're going to look at how we want to prioritize it, and we're going to look at what's going to give us the best stat increases, best power increases, and all of that sort of jazz. So we go off and we start it into the battle tree. So when you first start off, this is going to be your new home. You'll notice that I haven't maxed out everything. There's actually a couple different tricks and tips I want to teach you right off of the bat. Your highest level, your highest percentage stat increase comes at that final level, that final jump from 14 to 15, or how many ever, depending on how many levels there are, is going to give you the largest stat increase. But you'll notice that there's also a huge increase on this one from 9 to 10. When you go from 9 to 10, it's essentially doubling, just below doubling, the stat increase that you get from this research. So if you're being really resource conscientious or conscientious of your speed ups, you might honestly want to stop at that level 10, because at level 10, you're getting a huge stat increase, and then you're only going up to 3% from there for a lot of resources and a lot of time. So you want to look for different things like that, because if it's not, level 15 is like, we'll take a look here. Well, we'll try to find a tree that has like, okay, this one has 10. So here we're going up from 7 to 8. This one is a jump of 100,000. That's not, this isn't really good research to look at. We'll look at one later on in a different tree, and we'll show you, because it's the same in every single tree. But with battle, we want to focus on this until we get to Academy level 26. Is that correct, Swag? 26, not 25?
Yep.
Perfect.
Battle for 26, and then
Once
troop
we
training at 26.
Yes, once we hit Academy level 26, we want to go switch gears and focus onto our troop training. Troop training is the best tree in the game stats-wise, because the way I like to explain it is, we'll take a look here at our little troop training factories. Let's take a look at our stables, and let's take a look at our T6s. Our T6s, will notice that we have a base attack of 140, and we have a health base health at 670, but with research, we're actually increasing our base stat by 175. So let's look at some basic numbers. Let's say that our base attack is 100, but we are able to double that and bring it up to 200 with this troop training. Well, if I have 1,000% stat on 100, well, I'm not really good at math, so I'm bringing out a calculator right now, but that's going to be a 10,000. But if we're doubling that up, we're essentially doubling the effect of our stats. So when you double, or you increase your troop training base numbers, you're actually just multiplying exponentially the effect of the troop training and the stats that you will have on top of your troop training. So I highly recommend that everyone delves deep into troop training research, because this research is honestly just absolutely amazing. It's phenomenal. And again, alright, so we're looking at level 10s. This isn't Swag, this isn't like the others, because this isn't a percentage tree. So we'll look at it
no, that's
later
not a
on.
percentage tree.
Yeah, you have to look
Only
at
percentage trees.
Yeah, we'll have to look at a percentage tree for that. But troop training, we want to delve deeply into it. Now, you do have to max out everything in order to move on. So here's another trick that I like to mention. Don't go and start maxing out tier 1s. As I've mentioned, any level 40 gear that you go up against will absolutely decimate your tier 1s. So don't really focus on maxing them out at first. Let's say bring it up to level 5. At level 5 then, well, now we're going to be looking and we're going to say, well, it's not worth it for me to keep going beyond level 5 resource or speed up wise, because I have other research trees that I haven't delved into yet. So that's when you're wanting to switch gears. Okay, I'm done with troop training. Now what can I focus on now? Well, we also want to simultaneously focus on our crafting research. Crafting research is going to be giving us a stat increase on not only just our ability to craft gear, but it's also going to give us a amplification of our set bonuses that we're getting. So when you have a gear set, which is a 5-piece set, you can have 6 slots, but the 6th slot really doesn't matter. You can have an accessory piece that doesn't quite fit. It doesn't impact this. But if you have a 5-piece set, you're going to be getting a set bonus. So there's a set bonus associated with having a full set, either immortal, epic, depending on your rarity. Again, only craft immortal. Can't stress that enough. You're going to get an extra set bonus from that, and this is just a base percentage increase on top of that set bonus. And then there's an extra set bonus that you get just because it's immortal. So this is a huge increase too, because we're essentially, rather than just tripling it, now that we have immortal gear, now we get times 6 with all of our stats. So I've seen actually a 1500% increase in some of my stats, like against, so there was a 2000% stat, and now it's up to 3500 when I go into attack. So this is a huge difference that plays into, and it's also extremely high power research. So this final research is actually a 600 million power research. It's just insane. It's absolutely crazy. This is a great way to gain a lot of power. However, this is also what I would like to consider power bloating. You'll notice a lot of people who have a high power, but their stats might not be there because they're just focusing on things that give them power and they're not really focusing on getting themselves set up. Now we can go ahead and from our crafting, from our troop training, from our battle, now we can focus then on hero training. Now hero training, we want to utilize hero training in order to have an expansion and send more heroes in a march, have more heroes in on defense, and then later on we can go ahead and increase the stat percentage that these give. So they start off at 10%, but with all the research you can go ahead and increase that stat percentage all the way up to 50%. So half of their stats that they get on their gear is going to increase the stats that you have in your march. Plus we have all these other different stats. So now we'll be able to go ahead and look at here where we have a pretty much an increase of 1.2%. This isn't really showing it either, swag. But again, you just want to look at it and go up until you think you can do another research in a different tree cheaper. However, there's some things that we obviously want to avoid. Now, I highly recommend that we avoid production, we avoid march speed, and we avoid dimensional battle. You can go in there, you can do the free stuff, but don't waste your resources doing so. Now with dragon, this is pretty straightforward. It's going to increase the stats that your dragon will give you. You can only utilize them so many times per day. So it's not something you're going to utilize in every single march. Just keep that in mind. Our city stats are going to give us stats on defense, and it's going to give us enemy debuffs that we can also utilize in attack. So this is something that we definitely want to take a look at and work into the mix. So we're going again. Here is the lineup. We're going battle until Academy 26. Then we're going troop training. With troop training, we're combining that with our crafting research. From there, we're going to also focus in on, we're going to combine hero training with our city research. We can also work our dragon in there a little bit, but again, it's really only helpful on our huge attacks. So this is more of a tiebreaker kind of deal than anything else. Again, troop training is our #1 most important stat that we stat area from research we can have. Swag, if you don't have anything else, I think this concludes.
No, that's pretty good. I spaced out a little bit. Somebody said enhancement's a good way to gain stats too. I don't know if you touched on enhancement or crafting research, but I assume you did because it's really good.
Yeah, the enhancement level expansion, you really only want to focus that as much as your gear level is. Is that what you're mentioning?
No, I thought he was talking about amplification of set bonus,
we
but maybe he's talking about enhancement? Okay. Yeah, sorry, I was spacing out a little bit on that one.
Alright, well, that's going to conclude this video. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. This is Captain Cowboy with my boy Swag.
Yo.
Treating you very well to this mini-series of Iron Throne. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more videos, or want to get into the Iron Throne playtest, go ahead and shoot me a DM in one of the different ways in the description of this video. And don't forget to subscribe and stay up to date with all the latest Iron Throne content. We're working on some really big things here over at Captain Cowboy Incorporated, which is not a real company, nor will it ever be. It could be. You never know, unless you do know, which we just told you you should know. And we're working on some merchandise and some websites going up here in a bit. So, thank you all for watching. This is Captain Cowboy and my boy Swag, signing off.
Yo. Hey.
So, someone gave us our their Discord.
Yeah, I already added them.
Cool. Need to talk to him. Wait, was that the Simon guy or someone else?
No, other guy. Guy from Kingdom 5.
Can you get Simon's?
I'll see what I can.
Thank you, by the way. Yo, what's up, FN Twister, my dude? This guy is blowing up. We need to get him into the main alliance, like ASAP. Alright, next on the ballot, what do we got? Equipment?
Yep. Gear, heroes, runes.
Okay, solid. So we'll break those up into 3 different videos.
Yep.
Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy, Captain Cowboy, with my good friend Swag here, doing the Iron
Yep.
Throne
Yep.
Beginner's Guide mini-series. And tonight we're doing part 9, I believe, of the mini-series. And that includes equipment. So this is going to be equipment for all different types of players. So we're going to talk free to play, we're going to talk limited budget, we're going to talk pay to win, heavy pay to win. So we're going to break it up into a couple different tiers, and we're going to explain everything that we see, everything that we can possibly have, and more information about all of it, and how to craft, and all of that good stuff. So this is going to be just a basic run through of all of our different equipment. Gladiator set is going to be the basic, most common equipment set. I highly recommend you just do not bother with Gladiator. Maybe like your first couple days you can, but I am going to set you on a crash course to success. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 10-step process. Know that we are not quitting a drug like methamphetamines. We are crafting heaven on earth. So, Berserker set is going to be our level 20 set. This is infantry gear. This is extremely easy to obtain. You can easily bring it up to plus 15. It is a great set to go ahead and kill monsters with. And that's where the benefits end. This is not something that we want to focus on and maintain throughout the game, because level 30 gear has been extremely accessible to players of all levels. It's a gear set that I use. It's a gear set that Swag, the 1 billion power in 1 month free to play, boy genius, has obtained. And it's something that the game wants you to obtain. It's the developer's gift to us. And it's amazing because they just buffed the Guardian set. The Guardian set is going to be our defensive set. So let's go ahead and take this bite for bite and analyze it. So we have our Conqueror set. Conqueror set is our infantry set. You can craft it at all different grades. However, again, I only allow people to craft at Immortal. If you're not crafting at Immortal, let me get my paddle out, because, ladies and gentlemen, we're going back to 1950 or whatever year, and we will punish you, because that is not acceptable. If you don't have the ability to craft at Immortal, you are wasting your time, you are wasting your resources, you are wasting your materials, and you're wasting your speed ups. Only craft anything at Immortal, no matter what it is. Then we have our Dominator set, which is going to be our Cavalry gear. Now, Cavalry is a later game troop type, so it's not something I'm going to focus on too heavily in this video, but it does have leverage over archers, and a lot of people that I've seen playing, especially in the newer kingdoms, are not going to be having cavalry gear. If they do have cavalry gear, they can easily be countered and leveraged with infantry troops, and infantry troops are accessible by anyone of any power level, any spending level. We then have our Destroyer set, which is going to be our archer gear, and this is great if you want to go ahead and get leverage over everyone else who has that infantry gear. And then we have our Guardian set, which is going to be a strong defensive set. This is something you're going to want on your guard captain, or if you're holding a sanctuary, this is something you're going to want to send with some troops in order to utilize a defensive guard captain in a sanctuary. Now, let's go ahead and analyze this. How can we obtain this? How can we make this better? And how can we craft it? So the best ways to get our level 30 gear for free to play is going to be through special events. So we just had the gift box event, and we might be getting that back in the anniversary event. I don't know. They are extremely secretive about it. Netmarble is. We just finished a gift box event, and it gives amazing level 30 material chests where I think Swag were able to get any to plus 10, any plus 10 sets in like Conqueror or anything.
I have plus 12 / plus 10 Conqueror.
This is a
split set.
free-to-play player with plus 10 to plus 12 of level 30 gear. That compares to about plus 5 or so in our level 40 gear. Some of my gear sets at level 40 aren't plus 5. So for Swag to have that just puts him at an advantage, especially at free-to-play, and that's just phenomenal. Other ways we can obtain this is going to be through monsters. It's going to be through the Golden Moon. The Golden Moon is the best way to get these level 30 material chests for free as a free-to-play player. Now, there are new ways to obtain this. We're going to go ahead and take a look quickly at the new shop. Um, they just released new packages, actually today, of the Conqueror and all the other level 30 gears. For $20, you can get 800 material chests. Now, you'll probably need about 3,000 material chests if you're going for a full plus 15. Do not quote me on this, though, because this is completely dependent on how you roll. So it can change very easily. Now, another we're going to move on now, but those are some of the best ways you can go ahead and obtain your level 30 gear. Now we have our level 40 gear. We have our slaughter set, which is going to be our infantry set. We're going to have outcry, which is going to be our archer set. We're going to have our agility set, which is the cavalry, and the majestic set, which is our best in slot defensive gear. So, something that we want to go ahead and look at with this is what's the best way to obtain this? How can I obtain this as a free-to-play player? How can I obtain this for as little as possible? And how can I obtain this as quickly as possible? So, if we're looking at this as free-to-play, it really will not be easy until late game. When you're late game, you can go ahead and get into the higher Platinum Golden Moon Sanctuary, and we have a video on Golden Moon already, and this will give us level 40 chests. Now, it's going to be a slow grind, and it's going to be tough if you cannot maintain it. So there's that. Now, if we're going to be a small spender, you can probably get a very high enhancement level of this level 40 gear by maxing out the material chest packages for $90 every week. Every week it's going to be a different material chest. At least that's what I've seen in the past month. Plus, since I've started playing this game, it's a relatively new thing. So this week we're getting agility chests. You can get 1,800 material chests for $90. Now, if you want to get 2,100 chests, you would want to go ahead and buy a couple other packs and get your gold rush to that 50,000 gold tier, or 70,000 gold tier, my bad, which would be $315 worth of packs in order to obtain more gear. So, one week will be slaughter. You can get 1,800 chests of slaughter. One week will be majestic for that best in slot defensive gear. Another week will be outcry for our archers. And now we have finally seen agility. So this is going to be the cheapest way to obtain it. Now, if you want to go ahead and obtain it a little quicker, or just want to, they don't have the set that you're looking for and you really want to get this set done, here's how I recommend you purchase your gear. So, let's say we want to get outcry. We would want to pair it up with a gold rush event that has outcry. So right now it is agility, but I'm not going to focus on agility. We're just going to make a scenario saying that this week we can get outcry. So I'm going to spend $320. By spending $320, I'm going to get 100,000 T7 archers. I'm going to get 300 majestic material chests for that best in slot defensive gear, and I'm also going to get 300 material chests of outcry gear. So I'm going to get one necklace, I'm going to get one hood, and I'm going to get one bow. So I'm getting a helm, a weapon, and the accessory. So I'm getting 3 different pieces, all utilizing 3 different sets of materials, and then I'm getting 450 plus the 300 for a total of 750 material chests total for outcry. And this will allow me, depending on how you roll, to at least get a full set of outcry at immortal. You will be able to get most likely a set of gear also for your deputy, and this is going to be your quickest way to obtain a ready to go, ready to attack level 40 set of gear with your T7s. So that's going to cost you $320. Now the $20 will come with purchasing a hero package. However, we'll get into that when we talk about heroes in a later video. Now we're also going to have to talk about crafting in a later video due to running out of time in this video. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have learned a little bit about different types of gear, how to obtain gear, and how to purchase it. So I showed you some very effective ways of obtaining gear for lower than what you would know as list price. If you look at list price, it would cost $600 to obtain gear. I showed you how to obtain a full immortal set for $90 of the best in slot gear. I showed you how to obtain it very quickly, ready to attack with T7s for $320, which can be lowered to $315 depending on how you break it up. So, ladies and gentlemen, Thank you all for watching. This is Captain Cowboy. If you enjoyed this video, want to get out into the playtest, go ahead and reach out to me in a private message. All the ways to contact me are in the description of this video, and you can get into the playtest. And also, if you enjoyed this video, want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. This is Captain Cowboy and my boy Swag.
Peace.
See ya. Contact departure. Good day.
Your boy Dark King has found your YouTube channel and is trying to troll your chat.
Is it Jason Henderson?
No. Tony Siebold.
I saw him in Kingdom Chat earlier. He said, I will accept $10 per hour to log into people's account and give them as guides. The dude knows nothing about the game. He's charging people $10 an hour
He's hacking accounts
to steal accounts because he got his own account banned because he's a terrible human being. I'm honestly okay with just banning him from the channel altogether. Like, he's really annoying, and I don't really have time to deal with him. But I'm gonna grab a swig of water, ladies and gentlemen, so bear with me here in a second.
I'll put him in timeout, by the way. Which is more, more insulting, I think. I put him in timeout like a child.
I love that. Sucks to suck, buddy. Hey, yo.
Everybody's been talking crap about him, and your YouTube thing keeps trying to block their comments. I'm like, allow. Just allowing everybody to talk crap.
Yeah, like I'm doing the videos. I'm like just looking over, and I just see this one is being held, and then just immediately goes allow.
Bro, I got your chat, you know.
Oh, I know, bro. Thanks, bro. Love you, fam. You're like a brother to me, except you are a brother. Brother from another mother. Alright, so now we're gonna talk about actual crafting guide. King Swag isn't poor. He just chooses not to spend. Boom. Alright.
Why would you tell them? Don't tell them I'm poor.
I said you're not poor. You just choose
I know,
not to
so don't tell them. I just ashed in my soda. God damn it.
At least you didn't burn your pants on fire again.
Yeah, especially I'm wearing flannel pants. It would literally just light.
Oh,
Like, it
no.
would light up. It'd be bad.
Why spend when we have Cap to protect us? Because Cap doesn't want to spend. Cap wants you to be stronger than him so that he could stop spending and that you could protect Cap. I'm just waiting for someone to take over, please. Alright, let's go ahead and start this next video. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. This is Captain Cowboy with your boy Swag in the building.
Yep.
The MC Hammer. So, tonight we're going to be talking about Iron Throne Beginner's Guide Part 10 of the mini-series. And we just talked about equipment earlier, and now we're going to be going ahead and we're going to be talking about how to craft. So let's go ahead and open up our forge. So Swag gets very upset at me because I like to utilize the set codex to get into my crafting, whereas he likes to utilize the craft. You ask what's the difference? There is absolutely zero difference besides what you're looking at. I like set codex. That's just me. I'm used to set codex, so I don't know any other way now. So let's go ahead and look at some of our pieces of gear. I don't know if I can actually craft anything. But I'm going to go ahead and show you. Let's just look up this. Nope, can't do that. I'm all crafted out. Nope, can't do that. Oh, maybe we can. No, we can't. I lied. Can we do Berserker at least? We can do Berserker. Sweet. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So, let me show you the basics to crafting new gear and then enhancing. So, we're looking here at our helmet. We have 3 pieces of materials. When we go to our armor, I'm switching back and forth now. They have the exact same materials. When I go to my weapon now, 2 of the materials have changed. But this last material has not changed. When we go to the ring, we will notice again 3 materials have changed, but the ring has not changed. What is this? What does this mean? How does this impact my life? What does this mean for my loved ones? How am I going to react to having mesothelioma, whatever, however you pronounce it? This is our rare material here on the right. Rare material is known as the rare material because one, it is utilized in all 5 pieces of the gear. So, it's used more, which means that it's rare because you need a lot of it, but you can only obtain it at the same rate, but it's actually you obtain it at a lesser rate than you obtain the other materials. Now, you'll notice I have it all the way up at epic. So let me go ahead and show you this next mechanic. This next mechanic is our combined material. So when you'll see that we have all these change buttons. You click on a change button, then we're going to want to click combine. When you click combine, go to the lowest rarity right here, and we're going to click group combine, and we're going to bring them all the way up to level 6 at that immortal rate. It's going to automatically give us as many immortal pieces as possible. Now, if you notice, we still have the sprout ring at epic. Now, the reason we do this is because if you break it down, let me go ahead and show you. I'm just going to bring this up to immortal for a second. We have the combine and the dismantle function. So if we're at the dismantle function and we break this up from immortal to epic, we are sacrificing a 20% chance of crafting an accessory piece at immortal in order to obtain 3 additional chances of crafting that material. So again, let me explain this. You want to leave your rare material in epic. This is the rare material. It's utilized a lot more. You need to have more opportunities to craft because you will have a lot more of these common materials to craft. So we're taking a lesser chance of actually succeeding in our craft. So we're actually having the chance of failing, and I always say only craft at immortal, but you only want to craft at immortal with a high probability of succeeding the craft, but you're giving yourself more opportunities to craft. So let's say I fail. Well, if I fail, then I can utilize that epic piece on a deputy, on my secondary hero, because only a percentage of their stats will count. But if I have more than one set of that epic material, then I can then utilize that epic and just sell it and get more silver back, because we really only want immortal. So we'll go ahead and we'll craft. We have an 80% chance because we have 3 at immortal and we have 1 at epic. So we're going to go ahead and craft. I'm just going to speed this up so we can see it. And we succeeded with our craft. Now we won't always succeed with our craft, so let me go ahead and show you with our berserker armor. So our berserker armor only has 3 pieces. When you have 2 pieces at immortal, you have a 66% at immortal and you have 33% at epic. But to keep that simple, they changed it to be 60% and 40%. So we have a 40% chance of failing because now 1 in 3 of our materials is at epic. Now you still have a higher probability of succeeding in the craft, but there is still that chance that you might fail the craft. And look, we succeeded in our craft. But by doing this, I gave myself 3 additional opportunities. So now that I succeeded, let's go ahead and craft it 3 more times. Let's see how we can actually fare with these, all 4 crafts. So now I crafted 2. I actually crafted the wrong piece. So it doesn't really matter. It automatically resets. You just need to be more careful than I am. But let's go ahead and see, out of the 4 pieces, we already crafted 2. So now we failed 1. I had 1 opportunity of succeeding, but I changed that in order to have 4 total opportunities, and I succeeded on 2 of those opportunities. Because I succeeded on 2 of the opportunities, it was worth it. Even though I failed 1, it was still worth it because I was able to succeed in 1 opportunity. Now, I do this with my level 30 gear. I do it with my level 40 gear too. I will not do this with my economy gear. I will not do this with my Dark Lord gear because those gears you really only want it at immortal. If I were to fail there, the extreme cost of upgrading it is not worth it. Because if I were to fail and want to upgrade my gear to immortal, when we're talking level 30 and 40 gear, you're going to start utilizing materials, and it's going to cost a lot to be able to bring 1 piece that is already crafted at epic up to immortal, and it simply is not worth it. It's about a 140% increase. So let's go ahead and just craft again. We're just gonna keep trying. We're just gonna keep seeing how we fare. And out of all 4 opportunities that we gave ourselves, we succeeded on 3 opportunities. We had a 75% chance of success when we were only predicted to have a 60%. That's why I do 60-40, 80-20. So there's 80-20 on our accessory and 60-40 elsewhere. So right here, I do not have 60-40. I am not ready to craft. However, I didn't go ahead and I did not combine. So now we can go ahead and combine. And now I have the opportunity to craft. So you always want to check to make sure that you have the opportunity to craft. And now notice, I have 13 of these pieces at Immortal. That's why I go ahead and bring these down to Epic, because I'm giving myself more opportunities to utilize these common materials in exchange for a lesser probability of succeeding. Now this is how I craft equipment. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some of our equipment and take a look at how we want to go ahead and go about enhancing. I don't know do I have any more pieces? No, I have 1 piece there. Okay, perfect. So we have a destroyer crossbow here, and we have an additional destroyer crossbow. Now, when we were to go to upgrade, each different level, it gives you a percentage increase. It gives you a 10% increase on your basic attack that it gives you up until level 10. After level 10, it gives you a 20%, but it also doubles the cost to enhance. So if you think about it, realistically, there are 20 levels of enhancement, but it only tells you that there's 15, but level 11 through 15 cost double. So it costs, you would need 21 full scrolls in order to get a, of each piece, in order to get a plus 15 item. But each individual piece is going to increase it 10%. So if you are increasing, 20, well, that's a 200% increase in your base stat. So let's go ahead and enhance. We're utilizing a little bit of silver and our scroll, and we're going to go ahead and get a base stat increase.
Enhance.
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 I don't know how to zoom in. This button looks right. Nope, doesn't work. Alright, but yeah, so back to, a little more common terms, okay? So, we want to go ahead and craft at that 60% chance of crafting at Immortal and a 40% chance of crafting at Epic. This will give us the best opportunity to succeed in our craft and get an Immortal piece. Gives us more opportunities to do so. On the accessory piece, we will have an 80% chance of crafting at Immortal and a 20% chance at crafting at Epic. This is how you want all of your gear to look like. You want to combine all your materials until you see that. And if you do not have that, do not craft. After you craft, then you want to go ahead and either equip the gear or enhance your gear. Remember, you're going to have 2 heroes that you can put together, so keep that in mind, because you're going to have 2 full sets of gear. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. This is the Iron Throne Beginner's Guide mini-series with Chem Cowboy and your boy King Swag here. And if you want to get in the playtest, go ahead and give me a message in the DMs, and I can set you up into our playtest. And also, with that, don't forget to subscribe and stay up to date with all the latest videos. This is Chem Cowboy. Thank you all for watching. Oh, don't worry, we're about to get to that. And I'm going to do heroes, and then we're going to go runes, then we're going to go auras.
You have a request for people to see your gear?
Okay. We'll show that with the heroes. Sorry, that probably sucked. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. This is Cowboy here with another video. Tonight we're doing Iron Throne Beginner's Guide. And this is part 11, and we're going to be talking about heroes. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and give a basic introduction to heroes, how heroes are ranked, and all of that good jazz. So, let's start off, and we're going to talk from our way from the top to the bottom. Now, there are two heroes that are absolutely premium, and I have not yet obtained either one of them because I'm not yet king, and I have not done global domination. Global domination. So, what this all means. So, heroes have different CP levels when they have no gear on them, and they are at the same level. So, if I were to go ahead and remove all this gear from Emilio, and I were to go next door to Zhao and I remove all of Zhao gear, if we look at their CP, they should have the exact same combat power as each other because they are both premium heroes, and all the premium heroes have the same CP, which is combat power, when at the same level. So 3038 and 3038, so it works like a charm. Now, where this is going to differ is when we get into our free-to-play heroes. So our free-to-play heroes have different ranks, and they have different abilities. I'll go ahead and worry about this later, about putting their gear back onto them. So, when we look at what is going to be our next best set of heroes, well, let's go ahead and find Achilles. So Achilles you can only obtain, he's an infantry hero, you can only obtain him from winning Battle Royale. I just won my first Battle Royale. I'm ecstatic. So, he has the next highest CP just below the premium heroes that you have to pay $20 each for, and he can be obtained from the Battle Royale winning it. Then we will also have Lauren. Lauren is also another infantry hero. She has the same combat power as Achilles, so it's your choice. They do have different runes. However, I've changed the rune on Lauren since I've obtained her, so please don't think about that too much. But you get her from Town Mode Season 2, so as we talked about doing those epic quests for Town Mode, make sure you do them because you get Lauren, and she is the best free-to-play hero that you can obtain outside of winning the throne battle or winning the Conquer the Capital. Or global domination, my apologies. Then, below them, we will have Rand. So Rand is going to be our archer hero, and he's going to be the best archer hero that we can obtain free to play. Then, we can also obtain Valentia. Valentia is a hero that I have, but I don't know what she looks like. There we go. Valentia is going to be the best cavalry hero that we can obtain. So, for free to play, you obtain her by finishing Chapter 7 in the story mode. So, here is what we're taking away from this. If you are free to play, you can easily obtain 2 infantry heroes, an archer hero, and a cavalry hero for free. Just by doing different events. Then, below them, there's going to be different ranks. So we're going to have Zenobia, we're going to have, which is archer, we're going to have Eldred, which is infantry, we're going to have Solus, which is going to be our research hero. Then we're going to have Tertio. Tertio. Don't know who he is. I believe it's this guy. Nope. I have no idea what Tertio looks like.
That's second from the end. Nope, that's Taurus.
Tertio is going to be, he's my troop training hero. So he's going to be in that second
with the bucket
tier.
helmet.
Yeah. So, you can get these by, like, logging in, getting Academy level 20, getting 5 Chaotic Stronghold kills, winning Team Deathmatch 5 times. So it's really easy to obtain heroes.
Doing the epic Town Mode quest chain is going to give you a bunch of heroes.
Yes.
Very highly advised.
So, I see a lot of people utilizing Carl. I see a lot of people, doing that. But Carl's a much weaker hero right off the bat if you're considering them without any equipment set at the same power, at the same level. So what I highly recommend that everyone does is once you obtain Eldred, start utilizing Eldred for infantry. Then, once you obtain Lauren or Achilles, switch Eldred over to them, your best hero, because they are stronger than Eldred. Now, as far as runes, there are different heroes that have better runes right off the bat. So if we're looking at like the premium heroes, as I can talk more on this, it's easier to discuss. Emilio has the best um, rune off the bat for infantry. Keep in mind I've changed my runes, so please don't look at this. So if you want the best infantry hero, Emilio right off the bat is the best hero. I have him as my guard captain. Xiao Yun is going to be the second best infantry hero, as he comes with a leveraged infantry damage increase of 10% rune. Now, we'll get more into runes again later, but this is going to be the second best premium hero for infantry. Makoto honestly sucks as an infantry hero, as a premium infantry hero. I probably don't really recommend her unless you need her. I have all of the infantry heroes, so I just have Makoto. As far as archers go, Kenzaburo has the best archer rune. Out of the bat, right off the gate for $20. Shaheen al-Rashad has the second best. He has an additional damage in raid rune. So he's more of a support archer hero. Kenzaburo is more of that all-around attacking hero. Now when we get into cavalry, we're going to have a better rune right off the bat with Gloria. Then John really isn't a combat-based rune, but it's not that bad because he still has a higher CP level and he can always change runes. As you can tell, I've not changed his runes or Gloria's runes, and I have a lot of catching up I need to do on my own in regards to my equipment. But this is a nice little quick guide on different heroes that we can obtain, who's better than who, what should we be doing, and next we will be talking about runes. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Iron Throne Beginner's Guide mini-series, and this is your boy Captain Cowboy and Swag. And if you want to get into the playtest for first-time downloads, go ahead and shoot me a DM any of the ways mentioned in the description of this video, and I can set you up into the playtest. Additionally speaking, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. This is Captain Cowboy and your boy Swag.
Peace.
I cut you off. Sorry.
Damn.
Sorry. Just going back and putting all my equipment back on now. We'll be ready to go here in a second. Almost got that plus 15. I'm so upset that I couldn't afford it.
So close.
We'll get it. We'll get it eventually. I'm not worried. Alright, perfect. We're ready to go now. Or we will be.
Two pieces away on that plus 10 set bonus, too.
Yeah, right. Archers not looking too bad themselves. Pretty close to that plus 10. They're 1, 3, 6, 7. Alrighty, let's go ahead and start. Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy Captain Cowboy here with King Swag, doing Iron Throne Beginner's Guide Miniseries Part 12. So right now we're going to go ahead and talk about runes. We're going to talk about the different types of runes, how to go ahead and equip runes, how to remove runes, how to preserve runes, how to destroy them, how to enhance them, how to fuse them, everything you need to know about runes. This is your ultimate guide to runes. So we're going to look here at our guard captain. You'll see we have orange runes, however they're all bright and flashy in gold. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about what this means and what it is. So we'll notice that there's different types of runes. So we'll start from the bottom here. We'll work our way up. So we have our very basic runes. This is just battle and it's going to be at our lowest rarity. I don't even know what the rarity is called because I just don't deal with it. And then we go slightly higher. And as we go higher, it's going to slightly increase the stat percentage. And then we go to green. Green's going to be like our common. Then blue's going to be a rare. Green's uncommon. Light gray is common. Then we're going to have blue, which is our rare. It's going to be, slightly increases in percentages as we go up. Then we're going to have purple, which is our epic, and then we're going to have immortal, which is going to be our orange. And then we get to the mighty runes, which cannot be enhanced. So these are great runes, but they cannot be enhanced. So you can think about it either way. Like, mighty runes have amazing stat percentages, base stat percentages, but if you can enhance your runes, your immortal runes, to high levels, you actually not only increase the percentages that you are obtaining, that we can see here, but you're also obtaining additional percentages in different things. So like on this battle rune of resistance, which gives us archer defense, at a plus 5 enhancement level, we're gaining an additional plus 3.75% health. Plus 10, we're getting that plus 7.5% archer attack, and at plus 15, we get a leveraged archer damage increase. Now, each level, it's going to be a slight increase in the percentage, the base percentage, but it's a very high cost to do this with enhancing runes. And enhancing runes are not cheap, so this is something we want to keep in mind, but we want to go ahead and put respective runes on our heroes. So like when we look at guard captain, you'll notice I have troop stats, and I also have siege stats. So I'm putting my best runes on my guard captain. This is my defense. This is where all my marbles are at. This is where all my troops are. I need to keep them alive. I need to keep them safe. So I have troop health and I have troop defense. And I also have a siege health as well on my guard captain. If we look at my guard deputy now, we'll notice we have troop attack, we have what would be siege defense, and then we also have infantry health. So I am heavy infantry, so it's nice to have this little bit of infantry. However, siege, it has leverage over everyone, and I have a whole bunch of siege that I use solely for defense. And then also the troop stats impacts all my troops, and all my troops will be home for defense. Now if we look at, like, let's say one of our attacking heroes, this is a perfect rune setup to show you. So this leveraged infantry damage increase rune cannot be enhanced. If we look at it, well, here we see that we don't have any opportunities to go ahead and enhance this rune. And then we also again cannot go ahead and enhance a mighty rune of blades. So these are two runes that are set in place. They cannot be enhanced at all. And then finally we have the battle rune of blades. So this is going to be an infantry attack, and it is enhanced, so it gives us a nice stat increase on the base stat as well as an additional stat. So this is nice because it shows us, hey, we have an immortal that cannot be enhanced. We have a mighty rune of blades which is top of the line but cannot be enhanced, and then we have an enhanced battle rune for a very specific rune that we want to utilize. So this is the perfect thing that we want to show. Now let's go ahead and show you a mechanic for going ahead and fusing runes together. What is fusing runes together? What does this mean? And what do you get out of it? So I want to lead this off by stating that there is absolutely 0% chance of knowing what you're going to get out of this. You can go up, you can go down. I can have all 6 being battle, and I could get a dimensional. I could get an economy. So it really doesn't matter, but they all have to be of the same type. Of the, I'm sorry, same rarity. So we're gonna take some of this most basic, and we went up, and we got a troop stronghold attack. So that's pretty sweet. But all we're gonna do is we're just gonna continue going down the line, and I'm just gonna enhance these runes to the point where I think I'm no longer gonna utilize them. So what I mean by this is, let's say I will only utilize runes that are purple or better. So I'll take all my blues, all my runes that lead up to blue, and I'll go ahead and I'll utilize this as the fodder to go ahead and try to get a new rune. So let's go ahead and fuse these together. And see, like, I had all economy and all dimensional, and I ended up getting a battle rune. So it's like, you can't really understand what you're going to get. I could have all being infantry, and I could get something for economy. So this is just a way to try to get something better than what you currently have, as in like a higher rarity. But sometimes you can actually go down in rarity, which is surprising at best, but that's just the way that this is. So we could go ahead. Let's just try out group fuse. I've never used this before. Let's just, yeah, we'll fuse all of them up together, and this is what we got. We got a whole bunch of epics. We got a whole bunch of uncommons, and we also got a couple of common runes. So we got a whole bunch of attack. We got a whole bunch of economy. We got a whole bunch of dimensional. Like, it's all over the place. That was 700 runes or so that we were enhancing all together. So like, that was pretty insane, if you ask me.
Heck yeah.
So now we can go ahead and let's take all of these rare ones. Let's try to fuse them all together and see what we get. So we get a couple more at epic. Not a whole lot. Not a big deal. Now we could go to epic and try to get them at immortal. I don't really think it's worth it at this point. I might try to get rid of some of the ones that I know I would never use, and try to, hope that maybe I could get an immortal piece of a rune that I would utilize, and just utilize them. I don't even know how I would utilize them at that point. I already have all the runes put in place that I would need. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is runes. You can obtain them for free. Just takes, some grinding out. You could also get them in packs, especially with the gold rush. Last week you could get like 10 mighty rune chests for completing the gold rush event. I don't believe they have any for this week, but we'll go ahead and check while we are here together right now. We do get those battle runes to go ahead and enhance runes, but we do not get anything for just outright new runes. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, want to see more, want to get in the playtest, go ahead and message me in a one-to-one. All the different ways to contact me are below. Get you into the playtest for Iron Throne. And also, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more videos just like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned. Thank you all for watching. This is Captain Cowboy and your boy Swag.
Hey.
You keep taking too long. I cut you off.
Oh, this is good. This is good. We're not in the middle of a video, right? We're still just live. Not
Yeah.
in the middle of. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a piece of our Kingdom Chat gold. Dark Strumpet, who is a well-known Kingdom 50 troll, also known as Dark King, also known as DK, also known as Dumb Kid.
How far up am I looking?
Scroll up to literally like a minute ago. Because they're so angry and so salty that $100 got me over 300 million points when the average person has to spend thousands to get here. Can you imagine spending 1,000 to get 300 mil?
That is such a waste of money. Also, by the way, I'm pretty sure that I got his account banned from Talking Kingdom Chat, so he's going on other IPs. And making new accounts, so he's going on different devices to make new accounts so that he can continue to troll people. Yeah, we got a 1 billion person who's free to play. This guy had to spend $100 to get to 300 million. Let's just go ahead and take a look at the rankings for power. So, we got me at 11 billion. Got Kelethet, I don't know how to pronounce that, at 10.6. We got my boy Bobood at 4.8 bill. We got our boy White Lion at 3.2 bill. Yeah, GOT runs deep, boys and girls. We got Moji King at 2.7. My boy Titan in the sister lines at 2.1. Like, seriously, our sister lines has the number 6 best powered, highest powered player in the kingdom. MIM Consequence at almost 2 billion. Rave, almost 2 bill. Idiot at 1.9 bill. He gets himself zeroed at least 5 times a day by GOT because he continues to attack us and not understand why we continue to attack him, even though he continues to attack our sister alliances who are like 5 million power. SFL Goodnight, who has not gained power in the past month. Shem, who works on a I don't even know how to describe
Oil rig.
oil rig. I don't even know Babushka. Riku.
Bobood. Babushka.
Moji's son. Shavi who quit. Squigglies who quit. Cherry who probably quit. Can we just? My boy. Amazing. Mar is amazing. Uda. Dude actually attacked me on the first day of the kingdom. 6 hours later I asked him if he wanted to do it again. I was double his power within 12 hours. SFO Squigglies. Wheezy Baby, who was in my alliance but quit. Joker, my ex-lover, quit. Sid, my boy. Another one of our sister alliance players. Another one of our players. Another one of our sister alliance players. My boy Swag, free to play, free to win. Rank 34 in the kingdom. Free to play. Puff, no one likes him. Fear the Cobra, sweet dude. Local. Locals only. Captain Kisses, I love you too, dead. Yeah, we're not going to waste any more time here. As you can see, we have, let's just call that 47 billion. That's 15 billion power. We have more power on, like, in front of rank 2 than rank 6 has in total. Our lead on rank 2 in power is more power than rank 6 alliance has total. Our sister alliance is the 7th strongest alliance in the kingdom. And half of our alliance there is under 20 million power. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Did you change your name to Beggar Swag?
Yeah, he killed me a beggar. So I said, I'm Beggar Swag. I begged the devs to make me a game that I could be good and play and be better than them.
This kid's an idiot. He's just jealous. I have a Super Inferno event going on. I gotta complete that real quick. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Lord Skills, Research. Let's check out Troop Training 2. I can't do any more in that. Go ahead and hit that help button for me, big boy. We're still waiting. Or don't hit that help button. I appreciate that. You're all lies.
Oh, you mother liquor.
We live in a house of lies. It's a house of lies.
You goddamn mother liquor. That dog just ain't gonna hunt.
That's not how we do things around here. Oh, swag. The solo event is for obtaining resources. Should we win it?
Just go open it. Open it.
Rank 59. Obtain resources. Easy.
Captain Cowboy, your voice is amazingly soothing. You considered reading the entire B movie script on camera, so I have something to fall asleep.
I would do that if you pay me very well.
David Koontz, you don't want defensive runes equipped. That's correct. You'd prefer to have HP runes if possible. But pretty sure Kappa's changing runes over time.
Yeah, I constantly change it. I get new stuff all the time. Swag, look at that. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. There's a delay. Look at all that stone. You want to go to 33 right now?
No balls, you won't.
No balls, no babies.
No balls, no babies.
I probably won't right now. We're on stream. We still have a couple more videos to make.
Maybe start it.
What?
You have.
Huh? What'd you say to me?
Said maybe you can start it if you've got the stuff, so you can start getting your help.
I start working towards it.
Hmm.
259 million wood, jeez. Alrighty, let's go ahead and talk about some stuffs. That's very important. Alright, auras. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is your boy Captain Cowboy here with another video. Today we're going to be continuing the Iron Throne Beginner's Guide mini-series. And today we're just going to go ahead and touch on auras and different buffs that we can obtain. So, there's a couple different auras that we will notice in game, and it's relatively the same with everything else that we get. So we have all the different rarities of auras, and the higher the rarity, the higher the percentage you're getting. So we'll notice after we get to epic, we're gonna have 3 different types of immortal. So we're gonna have just a basic immortal, which is gonna give us a 15% increase, which is gonna be like that troop training increased stat percentage on the base stat of our specific troop type. So it can either increase infantry, cavalry, archers, or siege. Now this is time gated, 15 minutes each aura. Now, immortal will give us, plus 15. We will have mighty runes auras that will double that to plus 30, and then we have dark power, which is a huge increase. I don't even know how you can obtain that. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, we can't do that. Let's go ahead and combine them all. May as well. Just get some of the best stats that we possibly can. Now we have them all for cavalry, infantry, archers. It's combining them very similar to just our materials. Pretty much everything that we're doing in this game. The mechanics are very similar, so it's easy to go from one area to another. And sweet. Now we have a whole bunch of auras. Now, how can we utilize auras? Well, you can either utilize them here, or let's go ahead and open up an attack. Can you find me Black Nick for a second?
You want me to find Black?
No, I'm kidding. Oh, there he is.
Should be right next to you.
Yeah. So let's.
He's still burning?
I
Oh, I
don't
put out
know.
the fire.
So here we can go ahead and first select our heroes. Then we can go ahead and put on the runes right underneath the auras. My apologies. And then we can also then go ahead and add buffs. So if we want to utilize buffs, I have a buff set. So buff set, I pretty much just set it up to the point where, okay, I want to have march speed increase. I want to have a deployable troop size increase. I want a troop attack increase. I want a troop defense increase. I want a troop health increase. I want a enemy troop attack debuff. I want an enemy troop defense debuff. I want an enemy troop health debuff. So I have it all set, so all I have to do is hit OK, and it automatically will utilize all 8 of my buffs. Now there's also some other buffs that we can utilize, like we can utilize Scout Prevention, we can utilize Divine Protection, which prevents us from having our shield dropped by Infernal Breath from the King. We can also do Wing Protection, but I don't have any of those. Then there's some Rally stats that are huge because Rally does give you an extra buff on top of just your regular attack. So we got that going on as well. So this is just different ways that we can buff ourselves up ready for battle. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that helps you give a little more information as to auras, as well as a little bit about buffs. Thank you all for watching, and if you enjoy this video, if you enjoy watching Black Nick Dies almost as much as I do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, if you want to get into the playtest, and, for Iron Throne, go ahead and hit me up in the DMs in one of the ways in the description below. Thank you all for watching. This is your boy, Captain Cowboy, and my boy, Swag.
Peace.
See you. Contact departure. Alright, we're gonna make a nice little short video here in a second. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. This is Captain Cowboy here with another video. Today we are playing Iron Throne, but what I want to talk to you all about is something that I just mentioned with my earlier video on merchandise. So I just pitched the idea, hey, what do you guys actually think about getting merchandise, Captain Cowboy merchandise? So I pitched the idea to Swag, and I'm like, yo, what do you think we should do for this? So I have a couple ideas that I have mentioned, and that we have come up with, and I just want to throw them out to you. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'm gonna number them. So hey, you just tell me hey, send put a comment in, just be like, yo, I would buy number 1 or something like that, and I can just get an idea if you guys think it's a good idea, you think you would actually like it, or if you think I'm just literally the dumbest person ever created. And that's okay too, because a lot of people think that, and a lot of people know it as well. So the first one is going to be a pretty basic one. I don't know anything about colors yet, but I do know the designs. So the first one's going to be just a classic t-shirt. We're going to have on the pocket of every shirt, we're going to have the Captain Cowboy logo. So it's going to be the dog, it's going to be Captain Cowboy. The dog is Cowboy, by the way, that's his name. In case you didn't know why my name is Captain Cowboy, my dog's name is Cowboy. I'm a pilot, the captain, so there's the captain. And then on the back of the shirt, we're going to have a larger logo, probably just the dog, and then I'm going to write Captain Cowboy YouTube Gaming underneath it. So that's going to be the first shirt. That's number 1. Number 2 might be my personal favorite for me. On the front, again, on that pocket of the t-shirt, it's going to have the logo, the full logo. And then on the back, it's going to have a box of pancake mix, similar to the pancake mix emoji that the channel members can have in here. So I'll go ahead and tease you all with it by posting up that pancake mix emoji up in here. And what you can do is you can, sorry, I'm blanking out here. So pancake mix, it's going to have a, no smoking. It's going to have one of those crossouts over it. and the text is going to say, "You ain't got no pancake mix." I don't know if you guys know the original video like 8 years ago. It was like, "You ain't got no pancake mix." That's just like a common slogan that, as you know, I like to utilize. Swag loves to utilize. Swag actually taught me about it. He's like my father. He's taught me so many different things about life.
Yes, my son.
That is shirt number 2. Shirt number 3, again, pocket on a logo on the pocket. The back is going to be a cowboy hat, and on the cowboy hat on the center, it's going to have the military insignia for a captain. So it's nice and plain. It's pretty simplistic, but it's it's pretty solid. It's pretty nice, and it has my name built into it. Um, so that will be option number 3. Option number 4 is either a crowd pleaser, or you guys start saying that I'm a sick animal. So I don't know if you guys have seen the how to play with a baby meme. Google it. How to play with a baby meme. It pretty much goes like instructions, how to play with a baby. And it'll be like yes, and like it shows you the proper way of playing with a baby. And it will show you no, how not to play with a baby. So what I'm thinking is having one of those where like the father throws the ball, and then in the next one the father throws the baby. So on the front of the shirt again, logo, on the pocket, on the back of the shirt, it's going to have that image of that meme, and then beneath it, it's going to say no balls, no babies. Now, shirt option number, I can't do math, 5, which is going to be the final shirt that I've thought about so far. On the pocket of the shirt, it's going to have the logo. On the back of the shirt, it's going to be the Captain Phillips, I'm the captain now. Look at me, I'm the captain now. So it's going to have that Somalian pirate dude, but over his head, we are going to put the Captain Cowboy logo over his head. I'm the captain now. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what your thoughts are on these different shirts, and if you would actually enjoy it, if you would want to purchase it, if you want to maybe like get a sticker, I think I would probably make stickers as well. But we are going to be working on creating a website and creating some designs for those t-shirts here in the next month or 2. So stay tuned for that. Let me know if you'd be interested, and we can, get some designs going in Discord so you guys can be the first ones to see it. So don't forget to join the Discord server. And if you want to go ahead and get into Iron Throne and be a beast like me and get into the play test, go ahead and hit me up in the 1-to-1s in line Discord, Twitter, or email. Thank you all for watching. This is Captain Cowboy. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a huge throne battle coming up here at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am Eastern Standard Time, in case you didn't know. This is gonna suck. Because I'm gonna be king next, which means I'm gonna have to be up all night. Flavored condoms. We can work on that. I'll have to talk to my guy. I don't know if they make condoms that small, though. I'm just messing with you, bud. I'm sorry. Stewardess flavor. I like it. I like it a lot. Swag, anything else on the list for things we want to talk about tonight? Or should we save it? I think we should save them for...
Save it for the next one.
Yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if anyone else has any requests for tonight, let me know. Do I taste them a lot? Well, according to all the Russians in the game, I am as gay as it gets. I'm not actually gay, but I like to act like I'm gay because Russians extremely dislike gay people, and I'm an American. I don't like Russians. If you are Russian and you're watching this, don't. Carly is now in timeout. It's not okay. They do have good vodka, but I don't like Russians in games. More so than anything. I do own an AK-47 in case that like helps alleviate some of your frustrations. Um, However, although it's an American, because of the import bans. However, yeah. So I act like I'm gay in Kingdom Chat, just like screw with them and make them just absolutely outraged because they also know that they can't kill me, including Black Nick. He tries. He tries quite a lot. Swag. Simon wants elevator music. Oblige him.
Do do do, my name is Swag. Do do do, here we come cowboy. Do do do, yes I am. Do do do, get a little funky with it.
Damn. Where has that been all night? What the actual frick, man?
Finished eating my rice.
Shrimp fry rye?
I do have shrimp fried rye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think of this as an intro song for the videos, and then we can finish it off with an outro of elevator music. I had it in one video, but I never got any like feedback. And this is extremely meme phobic, so please, not meme phobic. This is a meme. It is not serious at all. So it was a meme. Not a meme. It was a vine. This is just like homeless dude goes, "I want to be a cowboy, cowboy," and like my buddy goes, "Dude, you need a dubstep remix for an intro song," and I'm like, "Yes, I do, but I can't really afford that." But like, I want to be a cowboy, and then I just YouTube searched, "I want to be a cowboy," and I found this dude made like a remix of it. So I think that'd be awesome. I have it in one video, but if you guys insist, in the next stream starting up, we'll start doing it. Okay? Sound good?
So you have a request to go on a killing spree. Currently, everybody is very, very much dead, so the killing spree will probably have to wait. However,
Mustache, are you talking about Killing Spree or are you talking about the intro song? Please elaborate, just so I know whether I should be playing it for you or not, or like I should just be killing for you. I think he's talking about the killing. I think you might enjoy this though. 7 million kills, that's 48 million power loss. System. Take a look at this though. I lost 451 troops and killed this guy 8.5. He does love the intro song. Sweet. Sweet.
all right, Cap. It's time for you and I to part ways for the next hour or so. Well, I go and grab things
Yep.
that make me happy.
Yep, we've discussed. I am done with the live stream tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be posting the videos that we've made tonight every 3 hours. So that every 4 hours, I believe. So that we can get those out to you all to watch as soon as possible. But wait, okay, we're waiting. But you can always come back and watch this live stream at any time, as always. Can you stream your KVK battle or something? My KVK, the throne battle starts at 5 in the morning. I'm gonna be in bed. I'm not gonna be streaming it, unfortunately. there's multiple different iterations of essentially what KVK is for us. Kill event. I haven't really participated in kill event recently. I really only do like retaliation attacks as of lately. Um, Unfortunately, I've forgotten to record the majority of them, including that system attack. That was like 61 million power drop. Um, the first attack, he actually showed up to the throne battle, and he is an enemy of the state. So when he was trying to like mess with us, and he was like at the throne, I just walked up right behind him and zeroed him, teleported him out. That was the 48 million power drop. I fixed my gear up for the next battle, and then I killed him again. Only lost 451 troops on that second attack. He's a Russian. He deserves it. He tried selling me resources in game, which is a big no-no. He also tried selling me his account after I repeatedly refused, and he still continues to bother me about it. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget, reach out to me in the one-to-ones. I will respond to anyone's direct message. So hit me up.
All right, Cap. I'll catch you in a few.
Alright, see y'all later.
Peace out, stream. I love all of you. Do. My name's Swag. Do. Going to get some bud. Do. Yes, I am. Do. Need to get.
Haha. See ya.
Peace.